This is a prototypical railroad watch. Webball set up the railroad standards in 1891, which defined both the way watches would be created and also would define certain characteristics of the watch. For example, they had to be open-faced. You couldn't have a covered watch to use on a train. It had to be very high relief and easy to read, very legible, so the instant your eyes laid on the dial, you knew what time it was. They all had to be gold-filled. You could not have a solid gold railroad watch because trains often operated in dangerous parts of town. They didn't want the guys to be targets. He insisted that all railroad watches be lever set, and by that, in order to set the watch, you would take the glass off and pull this lever out here, this little thing. That engages the crown so you can set the time. This was a safety feature designed to prevent guys from accidentally altering the time on their watch while they were winding it. The only people permitted to set a railroad watch were the ball watch inspectors. And the man who owned this watch, this particular watch was made in 1903, he would not have been permitted to set his own watch. If he forgot to wind his watch, he would have to seek out a watch inspector and get his watch reset prior to showing up for work. Inside you'll see a Hamilton e-Bosch doctored by Ball to railroad grade. In the early days, they had to be adjustable to 5 positions and later 6 to ensure perfect timing as these guys plied their trade across the continent. But this is the perfect, he made this model of railroad watch for nearly 40 years.